part 4. Anyway, there was all these wires that was coming out of the motor, and it was attached to the frame, and for some odd reason, it looked like it had the intake looked like the carburetor was some type of electric hybrid motor, something that made it different, that whatever was in this mist or fog was electrical, and it was charging the motor, and you spin that motor and it would stay running because something was accelerating it, or maybe there was something in this fog. But that's a vivid memory of me actually getting into it. I was working on it, and then I remember I started it, but it was running with a high-pitched squeal like an electric motor, like it always would, but it was enough power to move that vehicle that I had. And I remember my friends were in it with me, and we took off, and something happened. We weren't that far away. Maybe we were like maybe a minute out or something in the dream, and I remember getting out of the van, going to the left front quarter panel and raising it. It's like I unlatched a couple of things right there for this fender. That's right, the front left fender of it. And I had relays and all this wiring that was in big cables, like power cables. Not like the big ones for electrical, but you know, something like cables for a car, or like a jumper cable style, but it was running off relays and relays that went to the motors, and it was just so weird that this little motor would produce enough power, produce its own power enough to turn these motors, and it activated relays to get it going. Anyway, for some odd reason, that was part of my dream. I didn't quite get it, but I just wanted everyone to know that, hey, this is what, you know, it was like a vivid memory. And I'm saying, hey, if you have any vivid memories or something like that, share them with us, you know, because what if that was a part of our old world, that we were remembering something before we got taken out of it. And if you look up quantum phase 4 computers and all this other stuff that's on the internet, that's here, especially on YouTube, because a lot of people try to explain what it is, and this Mandela effect and a parallel reality of what we're supposedly living in after it's been revised, because to save us, we had help from an extraterrestrial group, aliens that were from the future, that were descendants from us, because apparently if you can travel through space outside this world, you're traveling through time, and that's literally, apparently to them, space-time. And they travel in space to a certain point in the universe and travel back